Hey guys, it's Roberto. I'm trying to give you halfway decent audio quality by having the earbuds in, so sorry for those of you who that's gonna bug aesthetically. But here's the other thing. I wanted to do this video, and I want to do it live, no editing, uncut, while I'm here in New York City. One, I want to get a video out because the YouTube algorithm, so I want to get this out for Saturday so I have something up, right? Then the other thing is I want to speak to a lot of the people in my comments who are insisting on the narrative and continuing to perpetuate this narrative of quality over quantity when it is both, and that quantity is quality on some level depending on your scenario. Retail people, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Retail people, you know that quantity is quality. The majority of you are overthinking it. You're overthinking everything. You gotta do the work. When I was studying martial arts, guess what? Quantity was quality because I had to do 100,000 punches of the same punch to be able to master that single punch. When I was learning Photoshop, I had to use the same tools over and over again, 100 times, hundreds of times, in order to be able to master and perfect those tools and those two balls. So that is what I had to do. Quantity is quality, and the thing is, you are being pressured. You are being pressured by this narrative, this outside narrative, that so many people are forcing down your throat of telling you that you shouldn't put out anything into the world if it's not perfect. And that is a false narrative, because done is always better than perfect. A perfect thing that never gets seen, a perfect thing that sits on a shelf, a perfect thing at the back of the store that never gets sold isn't relevant. It doesn't matter to anybody. So while you're seeking perfection, you are losing out to people who just showed up, You can be the perfect candidate for a job, and if I don't know who you are, how can I hire you? You can be the perfect candidate for a job. You don't apply, you don't get the job. You can be the perfect person for someone. You don't ask them out, you don't get the date. You don't marry them, they end up with the wrong person. That's real talk, that's the truth. So that's legit. You're overthinking it. Overthinking things, analysis paralysis, the fear of rejection. These are the things that held me back for the far majority of my young adulthood and my early adult life in my 20s, and getting over myself, getting over people, not comparing myself to people who've already made it, not comparing myself to people who had more natural given ability or talent, not comparing myself to people who had more resources, and just doing the best I could. That's what made me successful. That's what got me any success that you see, any success that you want, that you see that me or someone else has. It was a result and a byproduct of hard work. And when we started, you best believe that we sucked at it. You won't believe me? Go back. Go click on youtube.com/RobertoBlake2. Click on the videos panel, and then go back and sort by date. Go back to the first videos I did before I started taking YouTube seriously. Back in, I think, 2009, when I dabbled in this. I didn't do quantity back then either. I didn't do anything, which means I had no practice, no skills, no on-camera presence, no energy, no technique, nothing, because I wasn't doing it frequently enough to build any of that up. And that's why I had no audience. In 2013, when I decided to be consistent, when I decided to edit every single day, when I decided to produce a video every single week, and then twice a week, and then 3 times a week, then 5 times a week, and then 7 times a week, that's when stuff happened. That's when something happened. So when I decided to commit and to produce quantity, to build up my quality, and I let you all see the process, see the journey, whether it sucked or not, whether I felt it was good enough or not, whether it was up to my personal standard of perfection or not, I put it out there for the record to stand that I was doing the work to show that to you, to show that to myself, and to get the experience. Because experience is everything. Experience is everything. And yes, I'm in New York right now. I'm in Herald Square. It's beautiful. I love it. But I left New York for a reason. But ultimately, the truth is that quantity is experience. Quantity is a body of work. Quantity is proof. Let's forget the algorithm for a second in YouTube. Let's forget social media, and let's forget quantity of followers and Facebook views. Guess what is going to make the difference in your life and your career? Your body of work. If you have 100 executions, and out of those 100 executions, 10 of them are amazing, and you have the quantity of the 100, and then you have the 10 to pick from, do you realize how much better you are than the person who has 20 and their top 10% is 2 things? Because you outworked them. You outworked them. So yes, quantity matters. Everybody who keeps saying quality over quantity, quality over quality, quality over quality, it's like, I think you're full of crap. It's both. Quantity matters. I'm not telling you to mass produce mediocrity. I'm not telling you to constantly mass produce an inferior product. What I'm telling you is that Thomas Edison and the people working for him had to screw up hundreds of times to get one right. And when they got the one right, because they figured that formula out, then they were able to mass produce perfection, or at least a working, viable product. And thus, if you are not doing that, by the way, you don't know what quality is. Because here's the beauty of it. I think that my best videos, my best quality videos, the ones that I edited the most, the ones that I story told the most in, the ones where I feel I had the best on-camera presence, I think that almost none of you have watched those videos. The videos that have the most views on this channel are the videos that were easy to make, the videos that were so much, I don't think, the representation of my best quality, my best information, my best editing, my best production. Those have the most views on this entire channel. So I didn't decide what quality was, you did. You decide what quality was, the market decides. And here's the thing, if you are focused on perfection and doing this amazing big hero piece of content, and the market doesn't want that, then you're gonna be frustrated and you're gonna be like, it's not working, and oh, but you went quality, right? Whereas something simple, something unedited, something raw, something authentic might be what people want from you, and it might be what you're happiest doing because it's the least amount of effort you had to make. At the same time, it's your authentic voice, and at the same time, it's what's in demand. So here's what quality is. Quality, on some level, is what the market says it is in terms of demand, not what you as an artist, as a creator, decide quality is. My technical proficiencies to me say that a quality video is shot on my Panasonic GH5 with perfect lighting and perfect audio. But guess what? Many of you are going to decide that this is some of my best stuff. Many of you are going to decide what I shot in my iPhone. I don't even know if this is full 1080 because it's a live stream with my Apple earbuds on in less than perfect lighting in the middle of Herald Square with people walking in front of me, walking behind me. Some of you are going to decide that this is my best quality of content. Some of you are going to decide that this is the experience that you want. And that's fine, because that's what you guys decide quality was. You can't dispute the numbers, right? So I think that that is a real thing. And I think that everyone's overthinking all of this. I think that everyone overthinks what they're doing, whether it's YouTube, whether it's their job, whether it's anything in life. I think that action gives you a data point to be able to execute on every day after that. I think if you do something, you'll know whether it worked or not, and you can move forward. But if you stop doing things, if you stop taking risks, if you stop taking chances, if you stop putting yourself out there, then nothing good will happen, nothing good will come of it. So you have to get out of your own head, and you have to get into the world, and you have to execute. Luck is not a real thing. Luck, or what is perceived luck, is a byproduct of work and preparation and sweat. That's just the truth. You create your own opportunities. I believe in that 110%. I really do. And so I challenge you to stop overthinking it. I challenge you to get out of your own way. I challenge you to stop listening to your haters. Stop listening to the people who haven't done it. Stop listening to people who are judging you, and just put in the work and put in your 1,000 executions of the thing that you care about. And then out of that 1,000 executions, your best 10% is 100 executions, which is probably more than most people have of anything. So that's my challenge to you. That's what I want from you. That is what Create Awesome means. Create Awesome means to do what you care about, do the best you can with what you have, where you are, put it out into the world, and stand by it, and keep going, and keep pushing, and keep challenging yourself to just do your best and raise the bar of what your best is. But be consistent at it. Be consistent at it. Your best is not just doing one a year. Your best is probably not just doing one a month. Your best, it might be one a week, but what if you can figure out how to do what takes you one a week to do the very best? What if you can figure out how to do that twice a week? What if you can figure out how to do that 3 times a week? 5, 7. What happens then? Because I guarantee you, if you're doing your best every single day, it's going to add up to something tremendous that changes your entire life. Your entire life. I've lived that. I've not only lived that, I'm not a unicorn. I'm not that special, guys. I'm really not. There's only so many things that I'm really, really good at, okay? Majority of you are more talented than me, by far, by far. Some of you, the quality of your work should bury me. And you know why it's not? Because you're not gonna execute every day, you're not gonna outwork me. That's why. And I want that for you. I want you to outwork me. I want you to raise my bar. I want you to push me. I want you to challenge me. I want you to come for me. I really do. Because it's gonna change your life for the better. For the better. And that's it. That's it. I mean, guys, you know how many of you, from a creative perspective, are literally leagues and worlds ahead of me? But here's the thing. I finally figured out how to stop being scared of rejection, how to get out of my own head, how to stop overthinking things, and how to quit killing my work in the editing room. I figured that out, and it made all the difference. It made all the difference. That's it. And again, no one's perfect when they start. No one's really that good. Even talented people, they don't know everything yet. So they're not even really all that good, even if they have talent sometimes, because they don't have technique. And even if they have talent and technique, they lack consistency, and they lack a real plan and intention and a strategy. So what I want from all of you is to stop talking yourself out of the work that success takes. Stop talking yourself out of confidence. And I want you to execute. I want you to put in the work. I want you to go back and I want you to look at how much my old content sucked. And I want you to understand that like 100 videos in is where I started to get comfortable. If you look at what I did in 2009 and even the beginning of 2013, it's not that good. But 2014, 2015, I start to get good because of executions. And by the way, I'm gonna do a meetup for those of you watching. Meetup is gonna be at VidCon. It's gonna be at VidCon in Anaheim. TubeBuddy, our friends at TubeBuddy, they're putting it on. Anyway, that's it, you guys. Live from Herald Square. Go out there and create something awesome today. And for any of you, because this was a rant that left me comments in the live stream, I wasn't able to capture them because this is a live rant from the phone, but I want you to comment on this video. If you were in the live stream, I want you to come back when YouTube rolls this live out to the web, and I want you to come back in the comment section. I want your thoughts. I want to hear from you. Anything that I wasn't able to address in the live stream because I had to do my thing, I had to get this off my chest. I want you to leave those comments and then I'll respond to them, and I might actually make some video responses in a way. I might even film some of them while I'm here. I'm only here one more day, but we'll see. So that's it. Go out there, create something awesome today, you guys. Leave me those comments, and hopefully I see some of you at VidCon. Take care.